Hello guys and girls, welcome to this video. It's going to be slightly off topic, but I wanted to do a video which is 5 facts about recruitment, and it's going to be very helpful in terms of what you need to know about the industry if you're getting into it, if you're working in it. It's going to be 5 things that are extremely helpful, and it's going to give you some good data, and it's going to be generally just super helpful. So I've done a lot of research and I put together a list of 5. So excuse me, I will be reading from my notepad, and this is probably the first video I've ever made that is actually slightly organized. So I want to start off by saying the difference between temporary and permanent recruitment. Permanent recruitment is obviously someone's going to be there permanently, and temporary is going to be someone that's there for either a day or 6 months or even just long term in a temporary position. So they haven't actually got a contract and you're paid a cut of every hour or every day they work. So in theory, temporary recruitment actually makes up 80% of all recruitment spend. So any company that's ever spent money on recruitment in 2018 to 2019, 80% of that went to temporary agencies. So the market is, significantly larger. It's over 3 times as large. So if you are looking to get into either working as a temporary agent, as a recruitment agent, or you're looking to sort of move into permanent recruitment, chances are that you're going to there's more money available on the temporary market. Most people go for perm. I'm a perm recruiter, which is fine. There's still money out there. However, if you are looking for that volume, a bigger cut of the pie, so to speak, temporary recruitment is going to be the one for you. Now, another fact that might actually surprise you is over 50% there, so it's 64% of jobs are not actually advertised. So I know if you've watched any of my videos, I share a method where you got to go on Indeed or any job board and find a lead from there. Most agencies do this. Now, how you can get around this is you can just contact companies that aren't actually advertising, usually medium to large size companies, and obviously offer your recruitment service. That's something I teach later on down the line. I haven't actually done it on this channel, but obviously people I know I teach this to, how to actually outreach, what to send to them, and just going on from there. I've had success in the automotive industry where I've done that. I've just cold called and obviously spoke to people and they said, yeah, we have positions available, but they're not advertised. So I've worked in a place where they were looking for staff and they didn't know how to advertise, and they didn't actually have anyone in house that would search. So just be aware that not all the jobs are out there. You can still find extra jobs out there, and there's going to be a hell of a lot less competition on that. So if you're working as a recruitment, this brings us to point 3. Chances are that you've got a number of jobs. Most consultants, I think it's anywhere from 2 to 12 jobs at a time you'll be working on if you're permanent, and it's pretty much the same for temporary. And what you'll have, success rate, most people think they add them all up and they say, oh, look, if I make a successful placement in all of these, I'm going to make 100 grand this month. So it never really works out. The most common, or statistically the most common fill rate, which is how many jobs you got and how successful you are at filling them, is usually about 25%, 20%. So 1 in 4, 1 in 5 jobs you'll fill. That's why I say you have to get 30 jobs on at one stage, and then you're going to have a 10 grand plus month. So that brings me to point 4. Point 4 is, like I said, it's the 4 in 12 average job for a permanent recruiter will be your desk. So point 4, you're going to have 4 to 12 at a time. If anywhere above that, you're going to be successful or more successful than the average recruiter. This is going back off data over, I think, about 40,000 agencies, which brings me to point 5. And this is going to be about your market, your competition. And it's probably one of the most important things, just to put things in perspective. Now, there are roughly, probably more now, or maybe even less actually, because of the pandemic, there's about 40,000 registered agencies with employees in the UK. Now, that's a hell of a lot. The UK has the most recruitment agencies pretty much out there. And in any other country, we have the most competition. So UK is the hardest place to actually be a recruiter in. If you're successful, you're doing very well, you can probably go to any country and be extremely successful. And the budget spend actually was £35 billion that companies spent in 2018 to 2019. They spent £35 billion on recruitment services. So do the maths, work it out. I tried to work it out, I couldn't work out how to do it, but you need to see how much cut of the pie there is out there. If you can take a little 0.5%, you're going to be doing very well. and it wouldn't be too difficult because you'll just be taking up the companies that people have neglected over the years and then slowly building your way up. So I thought I'd give a little bit of an insight into the recruitment industry and what I see from it. I do look at all these things, and I if you're starting a business, it goes into your business plan. So you might say, all right, I was going to do temporary recruitment, but actually I want to do, or I was going to do perm recruitment. Now I know the bigger market is on the temporary desk, and hold on a minute, I've only got 6 jobs. I need to get my jobs up and be above average. That's how you obviously achieve average. Nothing is permanent in recruitment. Nothing is set in stone. You could have 30 jobs and make no placements, or you could have 5 jobs and place them all. So it's a very dynamic role, and it's very interesting, and it's a career that most people love and most people do very well with if you stick at it. And obviously the only thing guaranteed is if you don't give up, you'll do very well. So thanks for watching. I hope this was slightly helpful. My 5 facts about recruitment. Take care.